Hey, it's me, Trainer Bodie, and today I'm talking type 2 diabetes. If you have type 2 diabetes, are prone to getting it, have it in your family, or just are a little bit scared for no good reason, I want you to watch this video because I've got 5 really key tips that if you start doing them now, you're gonna start to see those symptoms from type 2 diabetes start to fade away. Let's crush this problem while we can, or at least avoid it if we don't have it yet. Now, who can get type 2 diabetes? Pretty much anyone, and how you get it is basically from a really bad diet or something genetically wrong with you where your body is starting to gain a lot of fat. So if you gain a lot of fat, your organs actually get a lot of fat as well, and they start to limit their ability to do their job. When that happens and we combine that with a super high sugar diet, poor sleep, stress, bad exercise plan, we end up with a body that has extreme high blood sugar levels and big problems that come from that. How do you know you have type 2 diabetes or you're about to get it? Basically, if you're a female and you have a 35-inch or greater waistline, or a male with a 37-inch or more waistline, I highly suggest you get some tests done to see if you're type 2 diabetic. Or at least follow these next 5 tips, see if they don't help you out. Now, some of you may already be having some symptoms. Some of you are type 2 diabetic and you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about right now. But some of these symptoms are a big deal. They can include hunger that causes a lot of weight gain, increased urination, extreme thirst, and one of the worst ones is blurred vision and headache. So if you're having any of those symptoms, you have a larger midsection waistline measurement, I highly suggest you pay attention or at least go to the doctor. So the 5 things that you should start doing now, we'll start with diet, because I think diet is one of the biggest reasons people make a small problem into a big one. And basically if you're prone to type 2 diabetes, this is usually what kicks it off and really starts making you feel those symptoms. Also, something you need to know is a lot of type 2 diabetics start to put the fat deposits in their muscle and organs as much as 13 years before they actually get diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. So it's something you need to tackle right now. I always think about those people that tell me in the fitness consultations how when they were young, they never had to worry about weight. And then it slowly got them. And what my point is, it's a problem from day one because no one should be eating as bad as some of the people are eating right now. But just because you're young and your body's trying to, get away with it, doesn't mean it's not gonna haunt you later. So if you're young and you're listening, really pay attention. All right, so the big 5 here. Diet, I want you to really watch your intake. I want you to start increasing those lean meats, those really healthy complex carbohydrates like the beans, the sweet potatoes. I want you to increase your fibrous vegetables, and if you're gonna go sugar, go with like a fruit, something your body's used to digesting. Big things we want to stay away from are those white breads, those real carbohydrates like those cereals, eating too much candy, sweets, desserts, sugar, alcohol in your wine and other alcohol beverages. So really just kind of take a little 2-3 week break from those things and see what happens. You might find it might be worth sticking to the grindstone on this one and just tackling it while you can. All right, the other big thing, and it kind of goes in with a good diet, is losing weight. We have got to reduce our body fat because when we reduce our body fat, we're also going to get this outer fat, but we're going to get that internal fat that's really clogging those organs up and making you have those symptoms, making your body not able to fight type 2 diabetes. So lose weight. You don't have to go from, your worst shape into your best shape. You just need to start seeing some results, in which case 10 to 15 pounds is going to make a huge difference to your body. All right, so next topic, exercise. Big thing, because you have high blood sugar levels, your cells aren't taking in that glucose. So by forcing exercise on your body, you're almost making the system work, making it take in those sugars into the cells and making your body reduce its blood sugar levels. So I highly suggest working out at least 4 times a week for 30 minutes. You don't have to do some crazy program. You don't have to, bench press and squat, things like that. You can literally just go for a walk, go for a jog, go to somewhere in your town and enjoy the outdoors, go for a hike, a bike ride, whatever it is. 30 minutes, 4 times a week, and I tell you right now, your symptoms will decrease. All right, so the next big one, and this one scares me, especially if this is you, if you're not getting enough sleep, and you're type 2 diabetic. Not only can you get type 2 diabetes from poor sleep, or it can contribute to you getting it, but it can make you keep it, okay? And not to mention, you're about 40% more susceptible to having a heart attack or a stroke if you're not getting good sleep. So really, please get some rest. A lot of type 2 diabetics develop sleep apnea. Basically, they can't get a full night's rest. They keep waking up. So I would highly suggest meeting with a doctor and getting a CPAP machine or something to help you get your rest so you can tackle this type 2 diabetic problem. All right, so the last one is stress. You would think that type 2 diabetes just haunts the overweight, but I've got news for you, people that are working out and trying to take care of themselves. If you're not getting your sleep and you're highly stressed, you may be susceptible to getting the same exact symptoms that a type 2 diabetic can get. So I highly suggest working with someone, or just sit down and develop a nice little 60-second reset system. I like to just close my eyes when things are getting a little too crazy, calm down, remind myself that in this moment I'm doing just fine, and realize that the only way I'm going to get out of this stressful moment is by thinking about a game plan that's going to move me to that next level. So get quiet, get that next step, and execute, and that's going to help eliminate some of that stress. But I'll say it again: diet, exercise, weight loss, stress relief, and sleep are big things you need to start modifying right now, and in 2 weeks, I guarantee you'll feel a lot better. And remember, Trainer Bodie told you these tips. And hey, if you like the video, share it with a friend. If someone you know has type 2 diabetes, encourage them to do these 5 things and help them change their life for the better. Thanks for listening. I hope you're having a great day. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Trainer Bodie. That's at Trainer, BODDE. I'm busting out tips, breaking fitness myths up, and helping you guys get to that next level every week.